Okay, for this Thanksgiving, I'm going to share with you a recipe I've been making now for, 15 years with my beautiful wife, Gerald, who's the chef assistant on this. It is the traditional apple pie, which I made for years and years and years, as I said before. And I'm very excited to show you the preparations involved in it. But I also have a little surprise for you, Gerald, today. So excited, Gerald. Gerald, I have a little surprise for you.
What is that?
Good question. Okay. As you know, Bud Rebel Light. When I was young, my first invention, my first idea that I ever wanted to invent was a toothpick. But it wasn't a regular toothpick. I wanted a different flavor toothpicks. Someone beat me to the race, though. Okay? But, they've allowed me to create my own toothpick. Matter of fact, I'm sharing this with them too. As I open this up for the second time. Okay, Gerald, you ready? Are you excited? This is for the world, folks. This is my original idea. It is the Bud Rebel toothpick. They designed it for me. Okay, and if you're going to make it for me, I'm going to give you a toothpick. You're the first person in the world to have the Bud Rebel toothpick. I'd like to share this with my camera person too. Hold on. If I can open this up. It's very cool, Gerald. New flavor. It's a combination of 3 flavors. Camera person. Oh, there you go.
Very nice.
Toothpick? Taste it. It tastes good. Very nice. Okay. It's a different flavor. It's
what does it taste like?
Wow. Wow. Very cinnamon.
Yeah.
Very, very cinnamon. Woo! Like you, cinnamon. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to make apple pie. And to make apple pie, what we're going to need is we're going to need 3/4 tablespoon of sugar. Okay? We got the Domino sugar. I like using this a lot because it doesn't come in the other bags that are boxes. This comes in a container so you can cover it up much easier. This is the only time I use sugar. I'm very anti-sugar usually. So if you're gonna make apple pie, you need sugar. That's just the rule. This book is 1950s cookbook. I got this from my mom, God rest her soul, that she used to use for our cooking in the house. And it's in my house now. And it's the same recipe with a little twist that I do on it later on, which you'll see. So far we got 3/4 cup of sugar. You could do a little bit more. It says 3/4 to a full cup. And so I'll put a little bit more in there just to be a little bit more generous to the sugar buds. And then they say to use a tea. I should have memorized this. I've been doing this for 20 years, but I always like looking anyway. Hi guys. Oh, they're sitting on the phone. Cindy wants to sit in your lap, but I don't know if it's edible for the food. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of cinnamon in. Okay, mix it around a little bit. That's very exciting. Okay, then now the big thing here is the apples. You want to have a variety of apples for it to taste good. So we're just going to wash these apples really quickly. And I got 8 apples here. I'm going to get the cutting board out. I didn't bring that out yet. And now we're going to decor them, Gerald. Know how to decor them? Huh? All right, here we go. You're excited. All right, here we go. This is you got 1 apple, I got 1 apple. I got a knife, you got a knife. We're gonna cut the skin off. It's a lot of wasting of it. When you make apples, there's a lot of waste. I always try to figure out what to do with the skin. If anybody wants to suggest an idea, I'd love to know. I always made apple pie because to me it's an American tradition. It goes back, I don't know, since I was born. I used to buy it when I was in college and bring it back, but then I decided to be innovative and make it. And then I even challenged myself more by making the crust, which is going to be very, very scary. I'm almost guaranteed to fail. Somehow it magically comes back to life. So as we're doing, we're putting the middle, cutting it out, and leaving the core alone. It's 1 apple down. Okay, the core should be about that size. If you cut them too small like this, let's try it, this becomes apple sauce. Pull you away. All right, this is the last missing. That's what we have this big apple.
The apple skins that are not going to be used in the pie.
But make it a little different to this year, Joe. If we add a little pumpkin spice to it, or just leave it cinnamon and sugar. What's your decision?
Pumpkin spice.
Oh.
Make it different.
Wow, I didn't expect that from you, Joe. Just a touch. A touch of pumpkin spice. This has not been done before. This has not been done for, I think maybe 20 years. Okay, Joe, I'm gonna pour the cinnamon and the sugar. Can you imagine this? Look how much is coming in here. Whoa, that's a lot of cinnamon. All right, Joe, I'd like you to shake it all up. for the cameras. When you shake, shake, shake. Okay, while she's shaking, I don't know if it really feels.
You're gonna melt that butter.
I'm gonna melt the butter. And I usually cut it up so it melts a little faster. And once it melts, I'm gonna put that in the flour.
You're gonna put the flour in the butter.
The flour and the butter, and it also says a half a teaspoon of salt. This year I'm going to use a better salt than any normal salt. I have it, which I may not, so I won't be using it if I don't have it. I'm looking for my salt. This is what happens. You moved my salt. Okay? Tomorrow with the turkey. Tomorrow the turkey comes, by the way. Very exciting. The first time in my life I'm getting a fresh turkey. I'm going to brine that turkey the day before, which is a little different. I'm also going to use butter on the turkey. I'm going to use vegetable oil and a poultry mix. That's my turkey tomorrow. So they have a teaspoon, but you know, I like salt. You can mix it together. Salt is very good. Nothing wrong with salt. It tastes good. Again, not the healthiest meal in the world. But you have apples, so you can feel a little good about that. Butter's melting very slow. The butter and the flour come together, then all hell breaks loose. Because I'm going to try to flatten out this flour. What is that from? I'm going to try to flatten out the flour on this board to fit in this pan here. And then after that, I don't think I'm going to make the top yet. You know what, I might just leave you guys in suspense to tell you how great I do because, well maybe I'll make the top on it. Then I gotta put the top on it with the apples. Okay, and I'm going to put a little caramel in the shear. And then I'm going to put it in the freezer and cover it up. This is the flour on here. We got a nice rolling pan. And in the rolling pan, we're going to put some flour on there too. Right, Jerry? We got some flour on there. Sydney joined us. Sydney, would you like to show your beautiful face to the world? It's not. I would not recommend dog hair in the actual product. It's not the best. This is working very slow. I love creating things out of nothing, basically, except the basic ingredients. It's a cool feeling. And when it comes out halfway decent, it's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. The butter's coming in. Smell the butter. This is really good butter, by the way, Gerald. Okay, you're gonna mix it up a little bit. You're gonna mix it up for me, please, dear? Let's spoon mix it up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna add some tablespoons of butter to that. They say dot it with some butter in there when she's mixing it. So I'm gonna get a tablespoon of butter. Water, I mean not butter. I'm gonna be very official with this. Very official. I'm usually not this official, but because you're joining me today, I will be more official. I'm gonna get a cup. I think I might use raw water. This is where my problem comes in, the water. So this more water helps. How's it coming along, Gerald? How's that mush coming along? Good. Okay, good. The mush is coming along good. Maybe I can help you with the mush. Okay, Sydney is is watching with Sydney.
Do that?
I can't definitely not do this. This is the most important thing that you do in this. For the whole Thanksgiving, this is the most exciting thing. You are incredibly talented. And I'm making it tabbouleh, which I'm doing very nicely, I think, right now for you, Gerald. Because we're going to have to make it one for the top, too. This is the hardest part. Not bad. I think we're doing pretty good. It looks very nice, the bowl.
It's a nice bowl.
Very nice bowl. Okay. So we got all of it. Now, here we go, Gerald. We're going to put the top layer. Put it here. We're going to put a top layer of wax paper on here. That little ball is supposed to go that far out. Do you think we can do it? I don't know. You want to try? You're good at this, Gerald. Put the dog down, please. This is your skill. Your great skill. I'm going to start it up. But again, I'll leave it to my professional staff. Who's been doing this for years and years. So we got to roll that out to fit in that spot. I don't think it's going to work. Sweet. All right. Every year I don't think it's going to work, but somehow it does sometimes. Okay, Gerald, how am I doing? How am I doing so far? How am I doing so far?
Fridge, right?
Yes, I put it in the fridge.
So now they're slightly
I put it on Cheryl's head after a haircut. You like that? No, she wouldn't like that. So we will not put it on her head. If you like it, we do it. So I always try to accommodate Gerald during this cooking. Put the apples on, pop them in. Look at them flow down. They're so pretty. See, they always work out. That size is very nice. See, no one knows on the bottom. Oh gosh, I may have too many.
A lot of apples.
I may have too many apples. No, I think they'll all work out. It's a lot of apples. Now I'm going to do another, because of you, I'm going to add another secret ingredient. You know what that is, Gerald, tonight? Huh? Do you know what the secret ingredient is today?
What?
You don't even know. Caramel. We're just gonna throw a little bit of caramel on top of that apple pie. Just in case it's not sweet enough. No, we'll give it a little bit of distinct flavor. Let's go. This is a really nice caramel. I really like working with this. It's funny because I have the fancy one, the other brand, but this is really sweet. Oh my gosh, it came back alive. Ugh.
What is cinnamon licking?
In between that, my dog is eating a piece of paper on the floor. I don't know what that is. We have no idea. I hope he likes it. Cinnamon, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna let you put just dozen because we're not perfect. We are trying to just do it our way, which is repair. Sort of like a repair shop. So, as you see, it's a bottom. No one's gonna really see the bottom, so I'm not really that concerned about bottom. It's not that frightening as much as I made it out to be. I'm doing a little repairs on the side. It's nice. It's easy to work this way out. Nice hot popping butter. And they want to use lard. How could they want to use lard? Look how nice that smells. Nice one punch pan. Okay. Then we need the salt. You ready? Okay. I think Sydney got a little portion of that one. Or cinnamon. Someone's very excited on the floor, it looks like. Mistakes are always appreciated by your pets. There's nothing more important than a good mistake. They're ready to catch any mistakes made. Okay, now we put the water in. 1, 2, okay. I think it helps gather the stuff up, I think. Because remember, the key is to make this a ball. And the butter makes it really flaky. Sometimes hard to work with, but tastes so, so good. Okay. Ball bouncing. Ball bouncing, huh? That's pretty funny, right? She finds all my jokes very funny, Gerald. I practice all my jokes with my wife first before I go ahead. And when she gives me that I know they're ready for real time. Right, Gerald? Okay. Here we go. Here's the ball. Looks like the same one. I think I gotta peel a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna have you roll it out a little bit. And you know why? Because I want to try to get the apples a little bit more organized so it'll be easy to put on top. Unless you want to put the apple. Which would you prefer? Do you have a preference? Would you like to roll out a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna roll out. She's gonna roll out, everybody. Go ahead, take that roll up. Switch seats. Go ahead, you roll.
Where's the roller?
Roller's right there. Right there. I'm just gonna give
Where?
that. Here's the roller. She's gonna roll out and she's moving to a different front. I'm gonna try to make these apples just a little bit more organized in here so when it comes in, it won't be so crazy. Of course, I didn't clean my hands today, so this will be a much more tasty dish. Okay, she's rolling. All right, let me go on. Let me come back and help her with the rolling a little bit. It's a shared task, this whole apple pie. You just don't do this alone. Very flaky, which is a little nerve-wracking. I want to give you a little extra space, Cheryl, because I know the top is always the challenge. Every year I fail at this mission, and every year I try to do better, and I'll probably fail at it again. But because of my expert assistant here, my lovely wife Cheryl, she somehow manages to make this work. And I don't know why I can't just buy a stupid pie crust and solve this problem to myself, but for some reason I just want the challenge.
To make a pie
Maybe the
crust.
pain, yes. So the bottom part's not, and you know what the crazy thing is? The bottom part is not that scary. The top part always fails. All right, this is a Pillsbury crust, and it tells us to use 1 cup. So we will follow that instruction. Okay with you, Gerald? Okay with you? Yes? Okay, so I need a measuring cup. 1 cup. There's a cup. There's a spoon. And we are going to put the flour in the cup. Okay, they have lard in it, but lard isn't that kosher. So I'm not going to use lard. I'm going to use something much more tasty to me, and that's called butter. Okay, is that okay with you, Gerald? Okay, what I want you to do is put in a cup of flour while I get the lard ready, which was butter, as we said. Here's a cup. I've got my butter. I'm gonna have to turn around. Oh, the butter's right there. Okay, now this is where the margarine comes into it. They say in here you have to have a half, I'm sorry, they say a half, 1/3 cup of butter. Okay, so 1/3 cup. So this is where I gotta sort of learn my little mathematics. Let's see if they'll help me out with this thing. 1/3 cup is gonna be right about there. It's a lot of butter. Apple pie is not the most nutritious thing, so if you're looking for it as a diet and you want to make it well, I really wouldn't recommend this dish.
But it's traditional.
But it is traditional, yeah. So, you know, after surviving coronavirus, you probably could survive a little apple pie as well. So, and then we're gonna mix that.
Okay, so what?
I'm not following the exact dressing on that one. And then wood, right? Okay, so let's start mixing this together, Joe. You can mix it like that. I'm gonna get this thing ready to go, okay? You mix, please. Here's your spoon. And then remember, we gotta put it into a big ball again. This gets really complicated, the ball. I'm just gonna clean this out and get another piece of wax paper. Can't stand watching this, and she's gonna do what she can, and then work itself out. That's right. Excuse me. How are we doing on there?
It's happening. Boom.
Really?
All right, she just put it on top.
Can't stand looking. Alright, turns around. I cannot watch this. Something's just too scary for me. I watch any horror movie in the world. Okay. So nerve-wracking.
Oh, she did it.
She did it?
Yeah, look.
She did it? Oh my gosh, it's a mess. Look at that beautiful mess. I don't know what's gonna happen. But tomorrow, when I cook this thing, it's gonna look beautiful. It doesn't look beautiful now, but it's just gonna look so pretty. And just think about it. You can go to the store and pay $4 for apple pie, or you can spend an hour busting your balls to make it yourself. Which would you choose? I choose to make it myself. Thank you. And the dog is getting his medicine. Not so bad, right?